It's time to discover, it's time to play. So let's get started right away.
Welcome to Loving to Learn. I'm Mrs. Grant, and today we're going to say the rhyme, my head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's get started. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. That's how the parts of my body go. My face, my hands, my hips, my feet. My face, my hands, my hip, my feet. My face, my hands, my hips, my feet. That's how the parts of my body go. My nose, my elbows, my legs, my ankles. My nose, my elbows, my legs, my ankles. My nose, my elbows, my legs, my ankles. That's how the parts of my body go. Wow, we learned all kinds of body parts in this rhyme, didn't we? Let's take a closer look. My head, my shoulders, then my knees, find your knees, and my toes. You have to reach all the way down and touch your toes. And we repeat that 3 times. Then we go into other body parts and we say my face. It's your whole face. My hands, so move your hands. My hips are moving back and forth. My feet, you have to go all the way down and touch your feet. And we do that again 2-3 times, touching our body parts. And then we say, that's how the parts of my body go. Because we're learning the parts of our body and having fun doing it. Then we go, my nose, you touch your nose. My elbows, touch your elbows. My legs, move your legs. My ankles, your ankles are all the way down by your feet. You have to touch your ankles. We do that 3 times. And then we end with, that's how the parts of my body go. So we learned all different kinds of parts that are on our body. Okay, let's start in with our games. The first game is where I stretch the sounds out in a word and you tell me what the word is. So listen very carefully. S. Did you figure it out? I'm going to stretch it again. S. What's the word? Face. Good job. Let's write the word face. There's that F. We do candy cane around, across in the middle. A. I hear that A too. Circle around, straight line down. A. S. Sounds like an S. It's a C this time. So we're going to start at the top, circle around, and there's a silent letter at the end. E. Straight line over, circle around. You just wrote the word face. Now remember, you're writing with me. You're writing in the air, or you're writing on a wipe-off board, or you're writing on a sheet of paper. But write with me. All right, listen carefully as I stretch out the sounds in the next word. Hips. I'm going to do it again. Hips. What's the word? Hips. We move our hips. Let's write the word hips. I hear that H too. Straight line down and around the hill. There's that I. Straight line down, dot on top. P. Straight line down, circle around the top. There's that S. Snake around the top and around the bottom. You just wrote the word hips. All right, I'm going to stretch the next word out. Lips. Did you figure it out? I'm going to stretch it again. Lips. What's the word? Lips. You got it. Will the word hips help me write the word lips? It will. Has that ips. L. There's that L. Straight line down. L, I. Straight line down, dot on top. L, P. Straight line down, circle around the top. L, S. There's that S. Snake around the top and around the bottom. You just wrote the word lips. Okay. Our next game is where I say a word and you think of 2 words that rhyme with it. Let's get started. How? How? Cow? Now? Wow. Good job. Okay. The next word is feet. Feet? Beat? Seat? Good job. Okay, and our last word I want you to rhyme with is hips. Hips, lips, trips. Wow, great rhyming. All right, for our last game, I'm going to give you a word and you have to stretch out the sounds in the word. Let's see if you can do it. The first word is body. Did you do it? Let's see. B-A-D-E. Let's do it again. B-A-D-E. Let's write the word body. B. Straight line down, circle around the bottom. There's that O. Circle around. B-A-D-D-D. D. Circle around the bottom, straight line up, straight line down. B-A-D-E. It does sound like an E, doesn't it? It's actually a Y at the end of body. So we do slanted line down, slanted line in. You just wrote the word body. Okay. The next word I want you to stretch the sounds out in is legs. Did you do it? Let's check. Legs. Let's stretch it again. Legs. Like legs that we walk on. There's that L. Straight line down. There's that E. Straight line over, circle around. Leg. G. Circle around, down below the water, fish hook in. Leg. There's that S. Snake around the top and around the bottom. You just wrote the word legs. Okay. Last word I want you to stretch the sounds out in are hips. Did you do it? Let's check. Hips. Do it again with me. Hips. Oh, let's write the word hips. There's that H. Straight line down and around the hill. I. Straight line down, dot on top. P. Straight line down, circle around the top. S. Snake around the top and around the bottom. You just wrote the word hips. All right. Now it is your turn to say the rhyme. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes with me. Are you ready? This one's a little bit longer. Let's get started. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. That's how the parts of my body go. My face, my hands, my hips, my feet. My face, my hands, my hips, my feet. My face, my hands, my hips, my feet. That's how the parts of my body go. My nose, my elbows, my legs, my ankles. My nose, my elbows, my legs, my ankles. My nose, my elbows, my legs, my ankles. That's how the parts of my body go. You can go on the Loving to Learn website, run off this rhyme, and say it over and over again. See you later, alligator.